don't think he has any of the players anymore. Let's go for Allen Robinson. Wasn't Allen Robinson through you?
No, that was through Mo.
Yeah, because Josh Allen wasn't through you. Neither was Aaron Jones. Kenneth Walker, he drafted him. Mike Evans was a gimme trade from Moj. Juju Smith-Schuster was from Mr. Monday Night. DJ Moore was from Abdullah. Kyle Pitts was from me.
So the only player that's on his roster...
Didn't you give him Jameson Williams, or he drafted him?
So he drafted him with that pick, right? So what I think that trade was, I gave him that draft pick, and he gave me Chase Claypool and a future first. If I remember correctly, that's what it was. I think it was a 2024 first. And the reason why I was okay with that 2024 first, because for one, my number one draft target right now is Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't care if then it's Saquon Barkley, Emmitt Smith comes out of the draft. Oh, Marvin Harrison Jr. I hope so.
I mean, this is the second time you mention him. Aren't you, like, worried about somebody might grab him?
He's going to be a top 3 draft pick, so if you're going to grab him ahead of me, go right ahead. If you're going to grab him to go get him, gut your team for the guy that I want, go right ahead. I've never been afraid to say, this is the guy I'm eyeing. Unless I'm in, like, position that if I have, like, the 6th or 7th draft pick, that's a little different. I was even very open about my draft board this year. The reason why I traded that 10th pick, I had the 2nd pick in the draft, or 3rd pick in the draft, and I was talking to Mo M, and I was like, yo, like, I'm kind of debating between Drake London and Garrett Wilson. Those are my 2 guys, right? And I almost,
Mo.
Whoa, I'm not done yet. I was like, listen, I'm thinking about taking Garrett Wilson. I have a good feeling about this guy. I am taking Drake London. 8, 9 picks ago later, I see Garrett Wilson still on the board. I called Sam. I literally called him. Did not text him. I called him and said, yo, I need your draft pick. And I told him exactly what I was drafting. We made that trade. I gave Tyler Lockett. I gave Hunter Henry. I don't regret that trade at all for Garrett Wilson. Now, going back to Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool, the last 2 years when I drafted him, or when I traded for him, I was eyeing him. He had Big Ben throwing him when he was throwing burgers on the field. He had 873 yards his first year and 9 touchdowns receiving. The second year at 860 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. And mind you, that's on 16 games played and 15 games played. So he missed 1 game, or actually missed 2 games because there's 17-game season that year. But that's my whole idea with Chase Claypool. It wasn't some garbage player.
All right, let's move on to the next topic here. So your part 1 of your episode aired this morning at 9 a.m. There's been a lot of backlash regarding it. You got Assam basically saying he didn't listen past the introduction, and you got Conjugal Visits basically saying that he's not even going to bother listening to what you had to say, and Mr. Monday Night kissing your ass the way you kiss his ass because you guys both brown nose each other. Moj's been going in on you. I mean, and then it seems like Big Z joined the party too. What's your take on all that?
What I'll tell you is, I know Abdullah listens to my podcast. Whether he wants to admit it or not, I already know he listened to it. He just didn't like what I had to say when I exposed him for backing out of 2 trades. What man gives his word and backs out of a trade? I don't like that kind of stuff. 2, Assam, my brother, I expected that. If you want to hate on your own brother, go right ahead. I don't care. But I'm still going to have your back. I'm still going to root for you when you're down.
You hated on him when he won the championship.
I never hated on him.
Oh, yes, you did. You were the biggest hater of them all.
I was not. You guys said I was the hater. You can never find one text message, nothing, where I said I wanted him to lose. I rooted for him. I never hated on my brother. I wanted him to do good. That's the truth.
I mean, 3 years later, you still haven't even congratulated him on winning it.
Whoa! I took a picture of him holding the trophy at his parade.
Yeah, and he told everybody that you had the sourpuss face on your face the whole time.
Well, that is not true. Listen, again, you guys want to try to spin it as I would go against my brother.
I'm just reporting the news here. Don't take it out on me. I'm just.
Yeah, listen. I've never heard him say anything like that. I would never root against my brother winning a championship, especially against you when you made that, backdoor deal. I really was not like a fan of you winning the championship. But listen, I'll never go against my brother. And one thing, that's my brother at the end of the day. So I'm family over everything. That's who I am. That's my morals, right? Now, going on to Z and all of them, I'll listen to their opinions. Okay, quotations around Big Z again. I apologize. Just as a little reminder for everybody. Big Z, who cares? My Uncle Moj, listen, I love the guy to death. Funny guy, had a lot of great memories with him. If he wants to critique my work, I'm going to accept that critique, him critiquing me, because he's a guy who I trust his opinion.
Well, you're a bigger man than I am. I mean, the backlash you got in the group chat earlier regarding that, I wouldn't have been so nice with my responses.
Hey, listen. What I'll tell you is, bro, I already know Bill listens to my podcast, and I already know he's going to listen to part 2 as soon as it drops. And he might pretend like he didn't listen to it. I already know.
What makes you so sure he listened to it?
Because I know the type of person he is. He's a very calculated person. So here's the thing. You can't come onto your next podcast and be like, oh, I didn't hear him say I backed out of a trade. That never happened. Like, he's going to be someone on his words when he gets questioned about that. So he's trying to avoid it for as long as he can, because that's breaking news right there. You lose a lot of credibility going to your future trades.
Yeah, but according to him, and he has messages to prove it, that you offered him Elliott, and then when he said he doesn't want Elliott, and you're like, if no Elliott, no deal.
Because I have text message proof showing weeks prior saying, hey, I need a running back. I regret trading for Elliott. I might need him back. Literally word for word. And I screenshot it and I sent it to him. And I could show you that as well. I could send you that screenshot.
So why do you think Moj, Conjugal Visits, Big Z, all these guys in Mosey, they all keep attacking you? Why? What is it about you that they keep targeting?
Mosey? You said Mosey?
Yeah, when he comes in with his subtle once every few weeks in the off season, makes his one little comment.
Did he get permission to dog me?
I don't know. Did he? That's a good question.
Wow. Okay. My bad. I guess I glanced over and said I didn't realize he had sent text. I didn't realize he got permission. If he got permission to dog me?
Permission from who?
Well, from his owner, Milan.
Who's that?
Listen, moving on.
Who's his owner?
Mo Masood.
Oh, Mr. Monday Night?
Mr. Monday Night, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that. That's news to me.
Yeah.
So, why you? Why they target you?
Listen, again, there's a reason why there's a name tag on League Villain. For the longest time.
You have to say self-proclaimed, because nobody claims you as a League Villain.
It's the truth. Listen, I have reason to believe I'm the League Villain. These people want me to fail because as a 25-year-old coming into this league, half these guys' ages, they don't want to see me win. They don't want to see me, prevail against them, prevail as quickly as I have. They don't want that. They want to hate. They want to try to knock me down, and they want to try to see if I'm weak enough to lead this league, which I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here for a very long time.
Nephew, you're my favorite nephew, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, but you need to renege on the last comments you made just now.
What do you mean?
When you said you're successful.
No. I said they don't want to see me succeed more than they have.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you're successful. I was about to say you have not won anything yet.
So, I've not done anything yet, but I'm on pace right now. The way my team's going, this is going to be a dynasty, in my opinion. And my opinion is not the gospel. It's just what I believe. And I would not be. These players would not be on my team if I didn't believe that. You know what I'm saying? They'd be in trade talks. I'd be trying to trade them, but I truly believe these guys are going to help me build a dynasty. So, and I feel like these guys see that and they're trying to, give me a shake in my boots here. That's not going to happen because I'm not going to shake this roster up just because they're saying I'm not going to be a top 4 team. That's not going to happen.
You said you're on pace to be successful. You're on pace to win and the championship, hopefully in your future. You know what I'm saying? I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you do. But we're going to go based on pace. This statistic was just forwarded to me by Moj, which Moj is brought to you by the HIP Foundation. On pace, based on your track record, Drama Bowl 9, you had 9 wins. The following year, Drama Bowl 10, you had 7 wins. The following year, Drama Bowl 11, you had 6 wins. The following year, Drama Bowl 12, you had 4 wins. And last year, Drama Bowl 13, you had 2 wins. So based on that track record and on pace, Drama Bowl 14, you will win 1 game.
Yeah, so what I'll tell you is, it's only up from here. We're not. This is rock bottom for me. And I coming into the season, I was.
I mean, you also had the lowest scoring games basically in John Ball history, where you went back to back scoring 88 and 92. Let's talk about that.
100%. Yeah, like I said, I knew the season was gonna be brutal. We didn't have my first round draft pick, so
and you did score 67 points in a game. I mean, that's unheard of. Usually you get that from a player and a half. Your whole roster put up 67 points.
I don't know if I had a full roster that week. Maybe some injuries, but whatever. Regardless, again, I knew the season was going to be ugly, but the goal was to go and get as many wins as we can while building a future with young players.
But can you address the fact that you've regressed every single year since Dragon Ball 9?
Yeah. No, listen. Hey, I just said that. Poor GM managing skills. Because for me, in my head, I was like, I got to win a championship before these guys, which I would have if I would have continued doing what I was supposed to do, was build a young core, build a young team, which I was doing successfully. But then I was trading a lot of those younger players for older names because I was like, these guys will help me win a championship now, but that's not what happened, and I failed. Like, I had guys like Cooper Kupp on my team, Alvin Kamara, Dalvin Cook, Aaron Jones, Patrick Mahomes, George Kittle, all these guys.
You contradicted yourself. You said poor management, but yet you said guys like Moj, Big Z, Conjugal Visits, the Evil Empire, Fuss. None of them know football.
I never said they don't know football. What I said was that they don't want to see me succeed. And besides the Evil Empire, none of those guys have won a championship since I've been in this league. So guess what? Listen, for me, in my rankings, my standards, it's championship or bust. We're all on the same level here, guys. We're all on the same level in my eyes. Yeah. Especially the guys that are talking. You know what? I stand by what I said. The only person who won a championship in that group is the Evil Empire.
Yeah, but you just said that you had poor management is the reason why you've been regressing the last 4 years. But at the same time, you also did state that a lot of the guys in the league don't know football. So those guys in the league don't know football, but you do, but you've regressed every single year.
I just explained to you that I was drafting all this young talent, had these guys on my team, and what I was trying to do was I was trying to speed up the process. I was trying to trade these young names for big names, and I thought I could help them win a championship, but that was the wrong way to do it. I'm acknowledging my flaws. I can do that.
Well,
I can learn from those things that I've learned.
Let's talk about the culture of your roster and your franchise. I mean, based on the last 4 years, you've had basically a failure of a seasons. The last 4 years. So is that your culture of your roster, franchise?
Every year that's not a championship one is a failed season. But what I'm telling you right now is this is not a failure roster, and you know that. You know that. There's young talent up and down that roster.
You have the statement you just made of if it doesn't end with a championship, it's a failed season. Yes, correct. But that's a statement teams that are in the playoffs every single year make. You've regressed every single year. Do you think that maybe you should set your bar a little lower and let's not worry about championship?
No,
How about we worry about a winning season?
No, because we're going to have a winning season next year. And we're going to be in the playoffs next year. And we're going to be a top 4 team next year. It's what we're
top 4
to the playoffs.
You keep saying top 4.
Yes.
Okay? Let's based on your current roster right now, you only have 2 proven players on your team. Why do you keep saying top 4?
Because who are those proven players? If you know what I'm asking.
Derrick Henry and Kirk. Those are the only 2 proven players on your roster right now.
What about Garrett Wilson?
Garrett Wilson's not proven. He's not proven. He was a rookie last year.
Okay. Let's just say those guys do replicate what they did with the Derrick Henry and me figure out that quarterback situation with Lamar, Tua, and Aaron.
If they duplicate what they did, you're still going to be on the bottom of the standings.
Not at all.
Yes, you were the 11th scoring team in the league. You were one of the lowest scoring team in the league.
No, I'm talking about adding guys like
your quarterback and J.K. Dobbins can't stay healthy, and you have no tight end.
You can't say J.K. Dobbins can't stay healthy.
He can't stay healthy.
He had a very serious knee injury, right? So he had surgery. The surgery was not done properly. They went back in and